everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So for this video I recommend getting a drink, coffee, a little snack, because today's video is going to be girl talk. So I've got given a few questions people want me to talk about and I'm just going to answer them fully, truthfully, give advice and hopefully make you girls feel more empowered, because that is what we need. Girl empowerment, girls rule the world. So let's get on to the video. Okay, so the first question, how to feel confident in yourself and how to get rid of any negative thoughts. Okay, so I feel like with this question, you can't necessarily get your negative thoughts and just chuck them away. It's not that simple. You've got to work on yourself first. And for the confidence bit, I think it's more of a accepting yourself. You've got to accept yourself for you to feel confident, if you know what I mean. So I feel like it's something that comes with time, you know. And time, I think time is the most important thing, because over time you're going to learn to just start accepting yourself, start accepting how you look, start accepting your life. So I think it's more of a fact that time plays a massive part in your life. Like, you can't change time, you can't change anything about time. So trust the timing and you will start to accept yourself, and that is when you will start to feel confident. And with the negative thoughts, you can't just chuck it over. You've got to take it like this. Take a negative thought out of your head and take every single thing that could turn good about it. So let's say I'm starting my period and it's making me feel really down. It doesn't last forever. It will hurt, but I can get over it. You've got to do it like that, in steps, in stages. You can't take all your negative thoughts and just chuck them away. You've got to do it in stages. So, yeah. Okay, the next question, how to feel confident with acne. So I'm not blessed with the best skin, but I haven't also got the worst skin. But I just think it's a matter of accepting that you have spots. Like, spots are completely normal. You can't do anything about it. You're going to get spots in your whole life. Like, you can't go your whole lifetime and not get one spot, you know. So it's just a matter of, there is so much more to you than your skin, you know. And people that define you as, like, just because you have spots, honestly, don't even care what they think, because they deal with spots too. Okay, you're not the only one with spots. So it's just a whole matter of accepting that you're different, you know. So it's just a whole matter of accepting that it is completely normal and you shouldn't feel ashamed that you have them. So I hope that helped. Next question. Ooh, okay, a juicy one. Do you think it's okay for your boyfriend to like other girls' pictures? Okay, I feel like I'm gonna get hated for this, but I do, to a certain extent. If it's like your friends' pictures, then I think it's completely fine. But if it's like all the girls that you have on your Instagram, it's like, okay, you might want to check something out there. Just because he may be friends with them and following them, I don't know. Like, I feel like it's okay for him to like him, but it's kind of a hard one. This is a hard one. I'm gonna have a sip of Lucozade. I've got to get some energy inside me. But yeah, I think it's okay to a certain extent. And if he's like in every single girl's picture that comes up on your feed, then obviously go talk to him, because obviously he may be out there fancying every girl he sees on Instagram. So obviously it's okay for him to like one or two girls' pictures, but every girl that comes on your timeline, maybe not. I don't know, you may think I'm wrong, you may think I'm right, but it's okay to a certain extent. And don't stress about it if he likes a few girls, but every boy's different. Like, not every boy is gonna go and like every single girl's pictures, but not every boy is gonna like a single girl's, you know. So I think it's just a matter of what your boyfriend's like, to be fair. So yeah. Okay, I can't wait to answer this. How to get over a boy you didn't go out with, but you both liked each other. I've been in this situation so many times. I have liked a boy and we've been talking for ages, and okay, so let me tell you a story. Okay, so I was talking to a boy for so long and nothing was coming out of it at all, and I liked him, but I'm not sure if he liked me back, because we never even spoke or something. Like we flirted, but we never said like, what are we doing, like are we getting together or what are we doing, like, you know. So I was kind of getting led in another direction, and I feel like he was coming in another direction, you know what I mean. So I was like, you just gotta be like, things end for a reason, and you meet people for a reason. It's either a blessing or a lesson. So in fact of getting over him, you just got to realise like, this person has left for a reason, you know. Obviously if he hurt you, it's going to be a completely different story, like I get it, and especially if you ended on good terms, it's going to be so much harder to be like, get over him, you know. So just think that in a couple of years time you're probably going to be with someone much better, and someone that actually full on cares about you, and someone that's not just going to lead you on into another direction when he's going in another direction, you know. So you just, honestly, you've just got to realise that everything happens for a reason, and you will be happier with someone else, because life's complicated, man. Honestly, life's complicated, and boys are going to come and go. You're going to have so many boys mess you around, let's be serious. But you just got to be strong, girl, honestly, and the right boy will come with the right timing. So with that, we have a sip of Lucozade. Also, I bought a 6-pack of Lucozade pink lemonade. It is, I have an addiction, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, is being jealous a bad thing? Now, I think being jealous can be okay, but you've got to have, you can't go to that jealous stage of when you become a psycho, you know. Personally, I think jealous can come off kind of cute sometimes. You don't even realise how jealous you can get until you hit the stage of like, whatever you're doing with whoever you're meeting, whoever you're doing, I want to know, you know. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. I just think you need to realise when you're getting too jealous, because then it can come off like you're a psycho, you know. And honestly, I think it can come across as you're trying to care for the person, but sometimes it does come across as you're just being way over too protective, and they'll assume that you're being too psycho. So be jealous, because obviously you can't not be jealous. There'll be something, if you're not jealous then there's something wrong with you, you know. But just make sure you don't go to a certain extent where you're gonna make the boy or girl run away from you, you know. So just keep an eye on your jealousy, because you don't want to go in through the roof. I'm so glad this question came up. How to spot a fake friend. Okay, this is like my forte. I think it can be so easy to spot a fake friend, but at the same time they can be so good. I think the first thing you need to look out is if they're not happy for you. Like if you achieve something in your life and you're happy about it, and they're not bothered at all, like they don't even say well done, they don't like say to you they're happy for you, that's the first sign of a fake friend, okay? If they're not happy for you, if they're jealous of you, I think it can be so obvious if they're jealous of you. Like you can be talking about something that you've done, you've achieved, and they're not listening at all. That is a sign of they're jealous. And honestly, you don't want a jealous friend, because it's just going to lead into so much negativity and so much conflict between you both. So if you don't have a friend that's proud of you, honestly, what are you even doing with them? Let's be real. If you have a friend that tries to ignore meeting you and hooking up, I was going to say hooking up with you, I'm completely fine with that, but if you have a friend that ignores and makes excuses to not wanting to meet you, I think some friends can do this so rarely. And obviously, like, you don't have to meet your friend every single day, I'm not saying that, but if they're making excuses all the time that you ask them to meet, there's obviously something going on. They're not bothered about you, they're not bothered about meeting you, they're not bothered about how you're doing. And honestly, you just want someone that's actually going to put some time into you, because friendship is so important to me, and I honestly don't know what I'll do with my friends. So I just think you need to be really careful how they act around you. And I think sometimes it's so obvious, but sometimes they can be so good at acting, you know. And I think this one, I feel like a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this one, but if they don't ask you how you're doing, obviously they can be going through stuff as well, so they're not going to be like the first thought, oh, let me go ask how so and so is, let me go ask, because obviously they're going to be going through stuff too, so they're not going to be like, you know. But if they're not taking some time out of their time to just ask you how, it takes 1 second to type to your best friend, how are you doing, are you okay? So I feel like, I don't know, if they're not full on considering how you're doing, I just feel like they're not really bothered, and they're just not really a good friend, so keep that in mind. Okay, last question. How to not care about what people think about you. Okay, in school I used to want to be popular. I wanted everyone to think good about me, but it just gets to that point where you try so hard and nothing comes out of it. So honestly, people are going to talk about you in your life no matter what you do, okay? People are going to have an opinion, people are going to judge you, they're going to look at you all the time, they're going to write stuff about you, they're going to talk about you behind your back. So you might as well do whatever the heck you want, because they're going to talk about you no matter what. So why spend your life caring about what other people think about you so you might as well do whatever the heck you want and just let people talk about you no matter what, because at least you're the ones that are doing whatever you want and happy about it, and not the people who are just going to sit back and talk about it and they're the ones that aren't doing it, you know? So it's obviously going to be hard, because it's not that easy to like walk out on the street naked, you know? Obviously that's extreme, but it's just an example. Like, I could go out on the street and just sing out my heart, because it's just getting to that point. It's like, why care, you know? Why care? If you're gonna live your life worried about what people think about you, then your life's gonna be miserable, let's be honest. So do whatever you want, because they're gonna talk about you no matter what. But that's just my opinion. I need a Lucid after. I realised I started to fade down just because my knees started to get really dead. But anyway, that is the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and some of my advice has somewhat helped you, I hope, fingers crossed. But if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If I've not already said, subscribe down below and comment what you'd like to see me do next. Goodbye.